Jack and Mel weigh in.
Jack from Super Rat MMA Show. I'm very pleased to be joined by Johnny Walker today. Johnny, how are you keeping?
I'm really good, keeping safe in quarantine with my family. I'm good, just very
Good.
bored, but I'm trying to survive this.
Are you in Brazil currently then, yeah?
Yeah, I'm in Brazil, Rio de Janeiro.
How are you finding, obviously everywhere in the world seems to be in quarantine. How are you finding not being able to get back to the gym? Obviously, you spoke after the Krylov fight about, wanting to go and fix some holes in your game with Tristar again. How is it not being able to get back to training?
It's a little bit hard because I want to come back and train, to just it's a little bit sad because I can't go anywhere. The airport's everything's locked. I cannot go to another country. I can't leave my home too much. I just go there to buy some food and come back. But I have mats in my garage and I have one gym key. So I'm trying to keep in my body in shape.
Yeah. So, Johnny, you fought at heavyweight before. A question that I don't know if I've seen you answer, and it's one I'm sort of keen to know, is do you cut a lot of weight to get the light heavyweight? Because you look huge for light heavyweight.
Yeah, let me see. 40 something pounds.
40 something?
Yeah.
Wow. Wow, that's a lot of weight. Is heavyweight something that you think you would maybe?
I think I'm 240 right now.
Wow,
Yeah.
so that is big for light heavyweight. Do you think that
240, 245.
do you think that the weight cut is something that is just part of the process, or do you think that it does impact your performance? Do you feel better at light heavyweight?
Man, I feel really good. I feel very strong. I don't really know what happened that time because I have good gas. I have good condition, really good. I'm the last one to get tired on the gym. I'm not sure what's happening. Maybe I can try to explain what I don't want to make excuse. I just
Yeah.
show you my thoughts. I have two things maybe can happen. What's happened? Maybe the elevation altitude on Brasilia is like high altitude.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe every fight, they said they feel very tired. They feel hard to breathe. So it's not just me. Every fight on that card, they said that they feel something strange there. And another thing is, I'm training. You have to conditioning your body to use to be what you have to do during the fight. So I don't train. I train takedown defense. I train jiu-jitsu. I train everything. But I think I don't train enough, too much wall work. To make this power with my muscles. Like when you hold something, what the name in English? I forgot. Isometric power. Maybe I get tired as well because I make so much power to defense takedown and maybe less technique as well. Maybe I should use less power and more technique.
Yeah.
So I have a lot of things to think about. I don't used to do this type of power like isometric. I don't train too much this technique. So I have a lot of things to think about because MMA is crazy, man. So many stuff you have to do, have to train.
Yeah.
So many people watch, they never get one punch in the face. You don't have to listen everybody. You have to listen people that know what they talking about, So I have a lot of different stuff to think about.
Is that where Tristar sort of comes in for you? Because obviously I saw I've been following you for a long time pre-UFC, and I saw that that you sort of were around a lot of gyms. You were in SPG in Dublin. You were at a couple of other gyms, and then settled in Tristar. Were you trying to find the right place, or did you always know that Tristar ultimately was where you wanted to go?
Yeah, I give very little time to Firas to help me, to train and to fix me, So we need to work more. He cannot fix all my life in 2 months, He cannot teach me everything in 2 months. Less than 2 months, I think 6 weeks or something like that. So I need to give him more time to see what he can do for me. He's a really good coach. He have a lot of techniques and needs more time. It's not in 6 weeks he can fix me and teach me something. So I like Tristar, and I travel because I like to know people, to feel people, to understand. I like to see new cultures. I appreciate friends. I have friends in all the world, you know. This is important for me. Many people care about me because I know them, they know me. This is important in my life. Building relationships with people. This is the most important thing for me. Then after that, I have to choose the right things for my career, you know, the right place to train. John Kavanagh is a really good coach as well. If I give him time, he can teach me and train me, then I can be a champion there. If I give Firas a hard time, he can teach me, I can be a champion there. I just have to choose one place. Nobody's better than the other one. Everybody has your own technique, you know. They just need time. I don't give nobody time to teach me. I don't give myself time. I start to be a fighter after I'm 21, 22 years old. I start to be a fighter. It's very old for fight, you know. Everything is new. Now I start to understand more fight. Now I like almost black belt. I think I'm black belt in Muay Thai, you know, and almost black belt in Jiu-Jitsu as well. So I'm still building myself a fighter, you know. So that's it.
Is the wrestling something, like you sort of said, you know, the cage work and I suppose the more wrestling orientated stuff, is that where you see that hole in your game that you refer to? Is it predominantly wrestling then? Because, you know, the positions that you ended up in the Krylov fight, you know, were they weren't necessarily exclusively jiu-jitsu. It was more wrestling orientated. So is it wrestling more than jiu-jitsu that you're sort of keen to try and build on?
Yeah, because jiu-jitsu, he cannot submit me. I have very good jiu-jitsu, better than him, but I didn't train too much as well. I have to practice to my body get this conditioning. I don't train too much jiu-jitsu as well, but I have good jiu-jitsu. I have so good because he cannot submit me. He cannot. He don't hurt me too much because I know how to defend myself. He have good control in wrestling, so I need to get this control wrestler. I need to get the wrestler conditioning because you see, Khabib don't get tired, man, because wrestling, you have so much good conditioning. You use your whole body to make power during 5 minutes. You know, you use your legs, your abs, your back, your arms to hold the guy on the floor. You know, so I think for me, I need wrestling conditioning and wrestling techniques. But I'm a striker. I have to train my strength. I can knock people out. Nobody want to fight stand-up game with me. They know I'm going to knock them out. So I have to keep my strength and grow my weakness, my wrestling. I know wrestling, but I don't know enough. I don't train enough. So I have to bring with me. Man, it's very complicated. There's so many things you have to do to be a champion. I have to train jiu-jitsu. I have to train my strike. I have to train wrestling. I have to build everything together, you know. But my strength, I am striker. I cannot forget my striker because my strike is my main weapon, you know. So,
well, I suppose you trained in England for quite some time as well and fought in England. And I mean, we are in Northern Ireland in the United Kingdom, and wrestling not so big here. Did you notice when you were in the UK training and fighting that the wrestling was of a lower level than what you might perhaps get in Tristar or elsewhere?
Yeah, I have to build in what is my weakness. So in UK, don't have like big wrestler names, big wrestler Olympic winners, you know. So I'm going to Russia when the airport start open again. I'm going to Russia because I have a good friend there in Moscow. What I did my competing for Cody Anderson. I be very good wrestler conditioning because Cody cannot take me down.
Yeah.
He tried, but he surprised me with his punch, you know. So I have to build everything again like that. But don't forget the punch, the strike, you know, because he surprised me because he's striking me. But he cannot take me down. He's a good wrestler. He can't take me down, you know. So I have to bring everything together. I'm going to Russia after here when open. Then I'm going to Tristar. I'm gonna need 3 months, maybe in Russia, 3 months in Tristar. Then I'm gonna be ready to fight.
Excellent. Do you have anyone on your agenda or any names on your hit list, or just whoever the UFC want to put in front of you?
I don't understand.
Do you have an opponent that you would like next, or is it just whoever the UFC?
Man, I don't wanna rush now. I should don't fight Corey that time. I should don't fight Nikita now as well because I'm not ready. I lost because I'm not ready for them. So I need some. I'm really good. I can be a champion one day, but I have to. Everything's happening so quickly, man. Because I accept the fight, then I beat everybody, then I see I can beat Jones. I can beat Jones, but it's not now. I need more experience. I need to train more. I need to be ready for this, you know. So I want to fight guys very low rank. I want to build in
Your time.
my weakness, my time, everything again, you know, because I want to be there. I will be there. I know I will, but I don't want to rush because I rush. Look what happened. I lost 2 times. So I want to take my time and do the right things now.
Your attitude is commendable because, you know, you've said you don't want to make excuses, and you've also said, I think it was to Michael Bisping after the fight, that, you know, you got 3 rounds of experience in the Krylov fight, and that attitude and what you've just said, I think is a championship mentality where you can address things the correct way. We see the UFC rush people quite often. You came in and had a really, really impressive run. Did you feel pressure from the UFC to take the bigger fights, or was it because you were winning, you wanted the bigger fight with Krylov?
Yeah, I want because I believe myself. And UFC, they don't know where I come from, what's my background. When I started, they don't know. They just see when I'm fights. They don't have a relationship with me. They don't know nothing about me. And they see I'm knocking people out. They think I can beat Jon Jones, maybe, you know. But I have to build in myself first, you know, as a martial arts fighter. Then I want to be ready for this. So they rush me a little bit. But my mistake, because I have no experience to say no, to see if I'm ready or not. I don't have it. Now I know my host, I know what I can do. I have potential to be a champion, but I have to build in myself first. Not just the potential cannot put me there. No, I have to build. I have to train. I have to learn. I have to deserve to be there. So I don't deserve yet. I have to train hard. I have to beat another guys to deserve to be a champion. You know.
Just we'll not keep you too much longer, Johnny, and appreciate you very much giving up your time. Just to get your thoughts on the Jon Jones news, did you have any sort of reaction when you read that, or do you not really get involved with things like that?
Man, it's really sad. You don't know what's happening in his life. You don't know what's happening.
Yeah.
Nobody know in his own life, his family, what his problem. I'm not judge him because I'm not God, and I cannot say nothing bad about him because I don't know what's passing in his life. I don't know what's going on in his life. Maybe he's right, maybe he's wrong, but I cannot judge him. It's really sad because I want him doing good in his life, in his career, because he can hold the belt. Because my dream is fight him for the belt, you know, one day. So I hope he can stop doing this type of shit, because you can stop yourself to doing shit, you know. You can think better, you can make choice, you can choose the right way. So I hope he learn from this and he try to don't do more shits, because one day he can go to the prison forever, you know. So he have just to make the right choice. I like him. He seems like a good guy. So I hope he don't make a mistake anymore and build his life good, take care of his family, and don't do more mistakes and shits. Because I want to fight him one day.
Yeah,
you know?
that's a fight I think everybody'd like to see, and it's a fight that, as you say, if you just keep doing what you're doing and address what you feel are the holes in your game, you know, you have such tremendous physicality that you know, I think that'd be a great matchup. Just before we go, we're going to ask you some quick questions, which we ask all of our guests. So, Street Fighter, Tekken, or Mortal Kombat?
Street Fighter and what?
Tekken or Mortal Kombat?
Man, I think the first game that I play is Mortal Kombat, but I really like Street Fight. I like more Street Fight.
Cool. Claude Van Damme, Jean-Claude Van Damme, or Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Who's the first one?
Jean-Claude Van Damme
Uh-huh.
or Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Man, this is the thing that you can choose. Maybe I can, if I can put the Jean-Claude Van Damme skills in Schwarzenegger, I wanna choose Arnold Schwarzenegger with Van Damme skills.
I like it. Pineapple on pizza, yes or no?
Pineapple
On pizza?
on pizza. Yes, no problem.
Who's been your toughest opponent so far? So your toughest fight?
My
Toughest opponent, hardest opponent.
man. I don't know his name. He's a Polish guy. The strongest guy in the world ever that I saw. Man, the Polish event make one. I'm trying to find him to show you. The Polish event tried to fuck me up. They said 1 week before the weighting, they said me, hey, you don't need to make the weight. I'm with 98 kilos, dropping down to 92. They said, the guy don't gonna make the weight. You have to stop to make your diet. I said, why? No, we have 1 week. He can try. I want to make my weight. Why not? Then he said, no, the guy can't. Of course the guy can't make the weight. He had 119 kilos.
Wow, huge then.
I don't know how much in pounds, but maybe 260 something. Man, the guy's my size, but strong. Give you a little bit time, I'm gonna show you. Man, this is the hardest fight ever. The guy take me down. I just can't move my eye. It's very pressure, very, very strong. But I knocked him out in the second round. I just do this in the whole fight. I just defend myself and give you one knee in his chin. Just this. Then I won the fight. It's crazy, man, crazy. But he get tired. Then I can stand up and give a flying in his face. Then
Where was that fight?
In England, in Southampton.
Oh, my sister actually lives in Southampton, so there you go.
Yeah, I used to live there as well. I'm gonna send you the name, the guy, then you can take a look after.
Yeah, well, I will definitely look him up.
I have to see his name is Polish, Black. I don't know. Let me check.
Yeah, if you send me through his name, I'll certainly have a look.
Yeah, I'm gonna send you.
Yeah. If you could have any superpower, what would it be? I see some action figures behind you there.
Superpower?
Yeah, I see. If you could have one, they're so cool.
Man, I would like to have the power to take off the badness in people.
That's a nice answer.
If I can make people good, why I need superpower?
True.
For nothing. I take the badness. I make this guy good. Have no war, have no disease, have no people jealous against each other. So finish all the problem. Take off the badness. If I can clean the people, no? Boom. This is my superpower.
In 5 years, Johnny Walker will be
retired.
In 5 years?
I want to retire as soon as possible. Get the belt, go to the heavyweight, get another belt, and finish my career. Take care of my family, have a kids, enjoy my life, look after the people that I love.
Well, just before you go, do you think that we could ever see you at heavyweight in the UFC? Is it something you'd be interested in, or
yeah,
yeah,
I will be there after light heavyweight. I will be, because I'm tall enough, I'm strong enough, and I'll be there, but not now.
Yeah, perfect. Well, look, Johnny, thank you very much for joining us on Super MMA Show. Johnny Walker, thank you kindly.
Thank you, my friend. Take care.